Hello, and welcome to the second of 8 episode series on Customer Relationship Management, or CRM strategy. Why CRM implementations fail. Some report that over 90% of all CRM implementation projects fail. Almost 98% of all CRM implementation projects go over budget. Nearly 95% of B2B executives do not see a return on investment on their CRM and marketing automation systems. Hi, I'm Akbar Jaffer with Marketing Quality Assurance. Welcome to part 2 of the CRM Strategy Series. Today we're talking about why CRM implementations fail. And I mean fail even after the company spent real money and real time getting it live. Let's talk about the common pitfalls. In this segment, we'll uncover the key reasons why CRM projects often fail and how to avoid those traps. You've probably heard some version of the statistic that most CRM projects fail. The exact number gets thrown around a lot, and honestly, the number matters less than the pattern behind it, a pattern I've seen up close on both sides of the table. So let's review this pattern of 5 reasons why CRM implementations fail. Reason 1. CRM implementation gets treated as an IT project instead of a business system. Someone in IT or ops picks a platform and configures some fields. Nobody asks sales how they actually sell or asks customer success how they actually retain. The system reflects an org chart, not a customer journey. More sophisticated implementations where sales and marketing are consulted, those projects are also treated as IT projects. The system configurators are technical IT experts, not business experts. Reason 2. There's no real executive sponsorship. Leadership approves the budget, then disappears. When adoption is optional, and nobody senior is checking the pipeline inside the actual CRM. When leadership and managers don't live in the CRM system every day. When the system is not used to view reports during meetings. When that happens, your sales and marketing team quietly goes back to spreadsheets and their inbox within about 6 weeks. Reason 3. Garbage data in, garbage report out, duplicate records, dead leads, half-filled fields, and 3 different definitions of qualified lead. A CRM system full of bad data isn't a source of truth, it's a source of distrust. Once people stop trusting the data, they stop entering it, and the whole thing spirals. Reason 4, and this is the one people miss most, they digitize a broken process instead of fixing it first. If your sales process is unclear, broken, or inefficient, moving that suboptimal process into a shiny new platform just makes the confusion faster. Technology doesn't fix a process problem, it amplifies it. This leads to zero adoption. Reason 5. There's no adoption plan for the teams actually using it every day. Training happens once in a single kickoff session, and everyone's expected to figure out the rest. There's no champion, no feedback loop, no what's not working for you conversation. It should be a tune-up and oil change strategy. Adoption isn't a launch event. It's a habit you build on purpose, which is exactly what we'll dig into my next video in a couple of weeks. I worked with a business where 3 different reps had 3 different definitions of a qualified lead typed into 3 different custom fields. The VP of sales was reporting one pipeline number to the board. The actual pipeline, once we cleaned it up, was less than half that. That's not a software bug. That's 3 people quietly making up their own rules because nobody ever agreed on one. This typically manifests itself as marketing and sales are speaking different language, or sales and marketing are not aligned. And here's the part that surprises most business leaders. None of these 5 reasons show up in a typical CRM sales demo. Vendors sell you the platform. Nobody in that conversation is responsible for whether your organization is actually ready to use it well. If I had to bet on just one of these 5 predicting failure, it'd be the reason 4. Process getting digitized before it's fixed. I've seen that one mistake single-handedly undo months of otherwise careful platform selection and implementation. Here's the pattern underneath all 5 reasons. CRM failures are almost never technology failures. They're strategy, process, and change management failures wearing a technology costume. That's exactly why, when I run a CRM audit for a client, most of the findings aren't about the software at all. They're about ownership, data discipline, and whether the process actually matches how the business really wants to run and sells. I turn these conversations about sales enablement and empowerment. That leads into shorter sales cycles, higher conversion rates, and increased average contract value or ACV. Next week, we flip this around and talk about what the companies who get it right are doing things differently, the real success factors behind a CRM that people trust and use every single day. Quick context on where this is coming from. For more than 2 decades, I've designed and built enterprise-level CRM systems. I've led more than a couple hundred design and implementation projects and over 50 CRM strategy engagements, and I currently teach a CRM strategy and design course at the Grand Canyon University. I'm Akbar Jaffer, founder of Marketing Quality Assurance. If any of these 5 reasons sound uncomfortably familiar, that's usually the first sign you're ready for a CRM assessment, not another software migration. Comment which of these 5 you've lived through. I read every one of them. Don't forget to check out my first video in this series, The End-to-End CRM Journey.